It's Spotify Wrapped Day again, and it's kind of like a two-tiered thing. On one tier, it's like, okay, well, Spotify kind of sucks and doesn't really pay their artists, and they're kind of a crappy company. But then on the other side, it's like, it's kind of fun to see what people are listening to. And as the internet's most ruthless gatekeeper, it is my obligation to come onto here, gather a couple Spotify Wrapped from you, the audience, and either tell you it's good or tell you it's bad. Either way, I gotta gatekeep the crap out of you today. So hey, how's it going? My name is Dan Frampton. Thank you for kicking back with me here today. And to those that willingly sent me their Spotify Wrapped, you're very, very brave, you're very, very humble, and most importantly, you're very, very appreciated here on the channel. So let's just pull them up without any further ado, because I got a bunch of these to go through. And I'm gonna be honest, like as a gatekeeper, all right, I don't know every artist out there. I don't know every song out there, you know? I try to keep up with it the best that I can. I listen to hundreds of records a year, thousands of songs every year, and it's only possible to keep so much of that locked away in the old brain. So let's see what you folks have for me here today. All right, the first one, we got some Dying Wish right away, which is a good sign. But it's very peculiar to me that Dying Wish is your number one artist, but your top genre is emo, all right? Then we got Svalbard, Casey, and I don't know who these like three middle bands are over here. Haruki Sawa, don't know what that is, but Touche Amore, also good taste. So I'm gonna give this rap one single thumbs up. We gotta go to the next one here. The next one's gonna give us some Meet Me at the Altar, Weezer, 311, Blink-182, and Sum 41. So I'm so sorry to tell you, but this needs work. This needs a little help. This music taste needs some rehab. Okay, next one over here. More Blink-182, Iron Maiden, NoFX, Cave In, and No Trigger. All right, very eclectic. I like that. This is a good grouping of bands. It's obvious that No Trigger should be your number one in this list of bands over here. I'm gonna give this taste in music a half thumb. Okay, so Deftones, Title Fight, Destroy Boys, Rau, don't know who that is, and Slow Dive. Very good taste in music over here. Gonna give that one solid thumb up. Off With Their Heads, Green Day, Alkaline Trio, Jawbreaker, and Hot Water Music. Yeah, all of those bands definitely make sense together in one person's like listening habit. I like this a little bit. Off With Their Heads being number one is gonna bump this up a little bit. All right, we got Green Day and Alkaline Trio hanging out at number 2 and 3. Don't really feel so hot about that, but then it is super saved by Jawbreaker and Hot Water Music at the end there. Big fan of both of those bands. Off With Their Heads, also great. So I'm actually going to give this taste in music, you can't really see it here, but I'm going to give it a thumb and a half. I love this taste in music. Whatever this is, I love. Elvis Presley coming in at number 1, all right? Gotta be loving it. Followed by Terror. Love that. Then Harm's Way. Great to see that Harm's Way is having a hell of a year this year. They just got back from this tour and they just like tore it to shreds. Great to see them like headlining and like selling out rooms and stuff. Love to see that. And then of course Twitch and Tongues. Those two bands go well together because of Bo and Colin and you know that whole hard lore thing that they got going on. Then Fuming Mouth. I love this. This is a great taste in music. This is getting 1.5 thumbs as well. What do you got for us, Angus? You got some Dead Kennedys, all right? Negative Approach, Husker Du, DRI, and Minor Threat. 2 thumbs up. 2 big thumbs up straight away. This is a great taste in music. Yeah, really, really good stuff over here. Big fan. You're a wise man of culture, I can tell from here. Next one over here, we got Coheed Cambria, Linkin Park, Pup, Can't Swim, and Null. Okay, so this must have been coming from my boys over there at Null. Great band. Wait till the end of the year list to see where their record lands up. If you haven't heard Null yet, go out, check them out. Very, very cool stuff. And I'd say that there's a good group of like nostalgia and modern going on here in this taste in music over here. I'll give this a solid thumb up. Why not? All right, here we go with this one. This one's looking pretty hardcore right away. Comeback Kid, Trapped Under Ice, Pain of Truth, Mil-Spec, not sure about that, and Terror. Thumb and a quarter. Thumb and a quarter over here. Pretty solid. All right, we got Tabasco Sweet, family. I would say that Stevie Wonder and Prince would normally be found on the same kind of taste in music profile. Not sure who Pink Sock is. System of a Down, you know System of a Down. And number 1, Tabasco Sweet, hitting us with the ween. Love it. I'm gonna be giving this taste in music. Yeah, this is the thumb and a half. Okay, I can tell the vibe over here. This is a fifth wave emo vibe for sure. This is coming to us from a member of the band of Equipment, alright? So it's good to see that they're listening to their own band a lot. That's very cool. Origami Angel, very good record they put out this year. Jeff Rosenstock, excellent record that he put out this year, alright? Andy Schaff, not too sure. 100 Gex, I'm very sure about them, and I'm only like half liking them, but this is a solid taste in music. This is 1.5 thumbs. Now there's a lot of overlap between this taste in music and my taste in music. My Spotify Wrapped will be coming out later on, okay? That needs its own video, but this has got some taxpayers, some blacklisted Jeff Rosenstock, then I don't know who the Wignut Dishwasher Union is, but that sounds like something that I should be listening to. And then Mischief Brew, also not too sure about what they're putting down. So because of how head scratchy I am with this, but also because of how much I love Jeff Rosenstock and taxpayers, I gotta give this a 1.5 thumbs. And then over here, we got Joe Hardcore's top artist of the year, okay? He's listening to some Russian Village Boys. I have no idea what that is. And then he's got some Jedi Mind Tricks over here, feeling some early 2000s hip-hop, I guess. Gold Geisha, don't know. Drek, don't know who that is. Tyler Childers, also don't know. Doesn't look like Joe Hardcore's listening to a lot of hardcore these days, though. Tell you that much for free. Alright, we got a new metaler on our hands over here with some Deftones, Slipknot, Haven Ward, Linkin Park, and Finch. You really want 2002 to be the frozen year that we all live in forever. Then we got Steve over here, and the most interesting thing here is that the top genre is straight edge. I didn't know that straight edge was a genre, but I'll take it. But this is like probably the best taste in music that I've seen so far. Expire, Gorilla Biscuits, Haymaker, Title Fight. Alright, we got some Gasm at the end. Don't know too much about Gasm if I'm being honest with you, but that's a 2 thumbs up right there. That's a solid ass Wrapped if I've ever seen one, you know? A lot of Tool and System here. Okay, no thumbs being given out. Black Flag, Blink-182, Alice, Nirvana, Johnny Cash. Alright, I'll give that a thumb. Speed, Blood Orange, Zulu, Always, and End It. I'll give that a 1.5 thumbs. Why not? Turnstile, AFI, War on Women, Ben Webster, and Bad Religion, 1/2 thumb. And for that person that's always asking if I listened to Fiddler yet, yeah, I did. They're okay. So I'm giving this taste in music a 1/4 thumb. I gotta mention something here, okay? Dreamo has been hitting the top genres all over the place right now. Last year, I got it on mine. I had no idea what the hell it was. And this year, I'm kind of seeing it all over the place, especially when you got bands like Drain and Angel Dust kind of in there, a little bit of Fiddlehead. That whole world, for some reason, is bringing up Dreamo into people's profile. And I don't think that that's very accurate to that sound. But over here, Fiddlehead, Angel Dust, Initiate, Drain, and Narrowhead, that's a top tier taste in music. 2 big old thumbs. And then alternative emo enters the chat apparently. Didn't know alternative emo was a thing either. I'm learning a lot. As the gatekeeper of all music on the internet, it is important to know about dreamo and alternative emo. Very cool. Angel Dust, Drug Church, Initiate, Fiddlehead, and Gel. It's great to see all these bands getting a lot of play here in the year 2023. I love this list of bands. This is getting 2 big old thumbs up from me as well. And unfortunately, I can't be as nice to this list over here because Bearings is at the top, and I'm not a Bearings guy, so I'm going to be giving this thing, I don't know, I see Knuckle Puck and Fiddlehead in there. I'll give this thing 1/2 thumb. 1/2 thumb for sure. Alright, don't know much going on here, but I do know Going Off and Sangishugibog or whatever they're called. And so I'll give this a 1/4 thumb. Bruise Control, Scowl, Casey, Going Off and Spaced, Hyperpop. Okay, yeah, whatever, Spotify. This list of bands, though, 2 big old thumbs. Big fan of all that. That's sick. To see Praise, Military Gun, and Mind Force on the same list, no surprises there. 1.5 thumbs. Spiritual Cramp, Military Gun, Fiddlehead, Fugazi, and Pixies. Good to see Fiddlehead coming in all over the place. A little bit of the punk, a little bit of the indie, a little bit of the post-hardcore, a little bit of the hardcore. They're kind of dipping their toes everywhere because they are a bit of a super group and have members from all of those worlds, you know, so that really works out in their benefit. This list of bands is really held back by Spy. Spy's pretty good, but I really wouldn't put them in the same list as Gag, Show Me the Body, Title Fight, and Fiddlehead. Are you even kidding me right now? Then we got a big fan of the Scrams over here, putting in over 74 minutes in Screamo listenings. You gotta love that. Massanera, Jerome's Dream, Blind Girls. I love that. That's getting 2 big old thumbs up from me. Got more Scrams coming in here with Jillian Carter. Nice to see Counterparts and Title Fight still getting a lot of listens out there. It's good to see that people are still loving the Title Fight. We're all just yearning for that return. Come on! Okay, this is another one that needs a little help. Alright, Youth Fountain. Ugh! Day to Remember. Ugh! Don't know what 1,000 Below is, but that must suck. Because the band after that, Silverstein, ugh! The Used, ugh! Awful! Ugh! There's so much better versions of all that stuff that exist. Why are you wasting your time with this? Someone's feeling pretty grindy over here. Pig Destroyer number 1 and 2 and 4. A little bit of Sex Prisoner and Escuela Grind out here. Oh my god, give me a break. I can't handle all those blast beats, bro. Jesus. See, I think I would consider this taste in music dreamo. Military Gun, Incubus, Mac DeMarco, Crowbar, and Balance and Composure. That seems like dreamo to me. Holy crap, 104 minutes listened. This guy's rocking out, man, with Metallica and then End It. Those are your top 2 bands. Metallica, like the most famous rock and roll band in the world, and then End It, Baltimore hardcore. That's a great 1 and 2. I gotta be loving to see it. And then Municipal Waste, Black Breath, and Johnny Cash. This guy's a real one. This guy has like the taste in music. This is 2 thumbs up for sure. Talking about something that's very close to my taste in music over here. No Pressure, Gridiron not so much, Zulu, God's Hate, and Drain not so much anymore though. Pretty funny to see all those bands on here and then rap being the top genre. This is Ross from Cultaholic over here coming in with some Queens of the Stone Age, Limp Bizkit, Royal Blood, 3 Days Grace, very new metal, and then WWE down there at the bottom. Big old punk rocker over here. Got some Red Hot Chili Peppers as their number 5. Jack Off Jill as number 3. Who's still listening to Jack Off Jill in the year 2023? Who even listened to them to begin with? And here's another example of dreamo coming into play over here. Sweet Pill, Patter, Fleshwater, JPEG Mafia, and Converge. So solid. I can't even give that 2 bigger thumbs up right there. That is an excellent taste in music. Over here, pretty Canadian affair. We got some Flatliners, we got some Comeback Kid and Gob. I can taste the maple syrup on the pancakes from over here, alright? Then Turnstile, and I'm not too sure what Don't Try is, but that sounds like Canadian hardcore. And that's that. That's all the raps that I got from everybody. Now, I know more of them are going to be coming in throughout the day, but I needed to get this content out because I'm going to be doing my Wrapped a little bit later on. So please like, comment, and subscribe. You're going to want to hit that bell to get notified when my Spotify Wrapped hits the timeline. Okay, see you later.